The idol of Sri Venkateswara Swamy's mother, Vakula Matha, had been deliberately destroyed. The head was severed from the murti and the temple was plundered and ransacked. When and where did such an unfortunate event took place? Did Venkateswara Swamy leave those barbarians to their fate, or did they die due to the wrath of Venkateswara Swamy? More than 250 years have passed since then. Yet, Mata's idol hadn't been reinstalled and consecrated in the temple. The idol lies in a miserable condition. Who destroyed Mata's murti? By the year 1761, Tipu Sultan's predecessor and father, Hyder Ali, overthrew his master and became the undisputed ruler of Mysore. Hyder Ali, in order to expand his kingdom, waged wars with his neighboring kingdoms and tried to conquer them. Back then, land disputes arose among the Sultans of Mysore, the Nizams of Hyderabad, and the British East India Company. Due to these disputes, two Anglo-Mysore wars were fought during Hyder Ali's reign, and there were several casualties on either sides. Hyder Ali, with his cruel strategies, made the Britishers restless and sleepless. Later, he signed a peace treaty and a defensive alliance was made with the Britishers. The Britishers, who initially accepted it, later ignored it. Enraged Hyder Ali wanted to kill the Britishers whosoever fell in his sight. The food requirements of the British soldiers and officials who used to live in and around Chittor region were supplied through Tirupati. Hyder Ali planned to destroy the food supplies midway and decided to mount a surprise attack on the Britishers. Hyder Ali, along with his 1,000 soldiers, raided and attacked Tirupati. The hunger-stricken soldiers of Hyder Ali plundered everything that came in their sight and tortured several innocent people. Even during those times, Tirupati was known far and wide as a sacred town. Hyder Ali ordered his soldiers to destroy as many temples as possible in and around Tirupati. On the hilltop of Peruru Banda, a place which is around 6 miles away from Tirupati, there used to be a very beautiful temple of Vakula Matha, the mother of Sri Venkateswara Swamy. Back then, the temples would always be full of devotees who used to offer their prayers, light diyas and offer naivedya to the goddess. If any devotee prayed to Vakula Matha with complete devotion, their problems would be solved and wishes would be granted. Centuries ago, for the purpose of sitting on the hilltop, kings built 4 stairways over it. It is said that back then, Parimala Pushkarini and Narada Tirtham used to be flowing over there. Moreover, from the temple premises, one could see the astonishing and serene 7 hills of Tirumala. The devotees would be mesmerized and enthralled by the beauty of the nature. The soldiers of Hyder Ali reached Peruru Banda and destroyed the beautiful temple, and the idol of Sri Venkateswara Swamy's mother, Vakula Matha, was beheaded, and the idol was broken into several pieces and they were thrown away. Gold, silver and several other ornaments were plundered. They severely tortured the people who challenged them. The temple was almost destroyed. As this unfortunate incident took place in the very region where Sri Venkateswara Swamy himself walked, tears rolled down the eyes of the devotees. Hyder Ali might have had incurred the wrath of Venkateswara Swamy for such a cruel barbaric act. Even before Hyder Ali could cross the borders of Chittor, he died due to a cancerous growth on his back. Hyder Ali, who came to wage a war and expand his kingdom, died in his camp in Chittor. People believe that he died as he destroyed Mata's idol. Later, few treasure hunters tried to search for hidden treasures near the temple and dug up the surrounding area, and in doing so, they further damaged the already destroyed temple. Apart from the destruction that was caused centuries ago, the illegal miners who are closely related to politicians sought the help from government to carry out quarrying on the hillock. Around the temple, dynamites and other explosives were used to quarry the granite. Due to these explosions, the boulders and stones flew away and fell on the temple, which further damaged it. Until 2015, these explosions continued. The mining mafia quarried away nearly 80% of the hill from all the sides, leaving no way to reach the temple. Though TTD was aware of these activities, they remained silent. The devotees who were grief-stricken after knowing about the horrible condition of the hill and Mata's temple could do nothing except shedding tears. After a long struggle of filing petitions and other efforts made by religious heads, politicians and devotees, the mining activities by the mafia was prohibited after the hill was almost destabilized. By then, the temple was in a terrible condition, almost on the verge of collapsing. As the temple premises turned into a secluded area with hardly any people around, drunkards, after consuming alcohol, used to break the glass bottles over there. Despite the several attempts made by many over the centuries to destroy the temple, the Garbhagriha didn't collapse. The large and broad wooden pillars of the Garbhagriha were completely destroyed by termites. Even without proper support, the Garbhagriha remained intact. Maybe Vakula Matha wants to stay in the temple. A devotee might have had placed a small photo frame of Vakula Matha in the Garbhagriha, and thereafter, few devotees started worshipping over there. After several discussions and an order from the High Court, TTD decided to rebuild a temple over there, and a fencing was made around the hilltop temple. Subsequently, the construction of the temple began, and it was expected to be completed by the end of 2020. But due to the COVID pandemic, the construction works were delayed. Since several years, tens of thousands of devotees are earnestly waiting for the reconsecration of Vakula Matha's murti in the Perurubanda temple. If the temple is rebuilt and opened, the devotees who visit Venkateswara Swamy's shrine would also be able to pay a visit to Vakula Matha's temple and receive her blessings. It's been more than 250 years since the idol was destroyed, and since then the idol hadn't been reinstalled. Let us all hope and pray that the reconsecration ceremony of Vakula Matha's idol takes place soon.